Hello, my name is Chris Buberg, and I want to talk to you today about punitive damages. Punitive damages are the type of damages that are allowed in a case where they are just for punishment purposes only. It's not to help a person recover from the injuries that they sustained or losses that they had from medical bills or lost wages. These damages are strictly intended for the person who's at fault to be punished by these damages to try to prevent similar behavior in the future. In Virginia, this type of damage is limited to a recovery of $350,000, which is a serious amount of money, but it may not be that big an amount of money to a corporation, or it may pale in comparison to the damages that the person has suffered as a result of the injury. The reason this comes up is because in order to recover punitive damages, the plaintiff or the at-fault party, the person I would the injured party, the person I would represent, has to plead gross negligence. And gross negligence is not just normal negligence. And normal negligence would be that you owed a duty to the person who ended up being injured, and you breached that duty by not paying attention or following too closely, for example. But in gross negligence, you have to prove that the person who was at fault, their behavior was beyond the pale. It's been described as willful and wanton before. So there are very few cases in Virginia where you can go to court and allege punitive damages and the judge will let it go to the jury, because it's been thought of as such an extreme example that it should rarely happen. Well, we had a case happen recently in United States District Court here in Richmond, in which a tractor trailer driver saw two overhead VDOT signs that said there was stop traffic ahead. So saw one sign, continued to drive without slowing down, saw a second sign, and did not slow down sufficiently, given that he was being warned that there was stop traffic ahead of him. And the judge, the district court judge here in Richmond, has said that can go forward on gross negligence. So that's a real step forward in defining for Virginia and for lawyers what is gross negligence and when can it be used in a case to recover punitive damages. Because a lot of people come into me and say, can you believe what happened? Can you believe what this company's employee did? Or can you believe what this person did? They should be punished for that. And the law only allows for recovery for damages incurred in the majority of cases. So if you think you have a case that involves punitive damages, you should certainly talk to an attorney about it. But it's unlikely that you're going to be able to recover because it's so difficult, although it may have gotten easier now that we've had a clarification from a local court. Now, remember, I always tell my clients, never give a recorded statement.